Over the course of the past month, memes have been dominating the market, even outperforming some of the hottest new utility projects in what people thought were the biggest narratives. AI, gaming, RWA, real-world assets, and it's got people frantically trying to chase the meme coin pump, even dumping their utility projects to try and get a piece of the action. Because of this, the phrase Memecoin Supercycle has been thrown around left, right, and center.
Yo, you heard about the Memecoin Supercycle? Of course I know about the Memecoin Supercycle. Nah, do you really know about the Memecoin Supercycle? Bro, I know about the Memecoin Supercycle.
Well, if the Memecoin Supercycle is truly coming, then what can you do to prepare to make sure you come out alive? Most people are going to get completely chewed up. What can you do now to prepare for the Memecoin Supercycle so that you actually come out with profit and don't end up like the 90% of traders who are going to lose all their money? I'm going to give you a couple points you have to pay attention to if you want to make money in the Memecoin Supercycle. Let's get into it. So first, we need to talk about the state of the market and market conditions. Now, I'm making this video on November 4th right now. Although you can watch this video at any time in the future, and the information inside this video is going to be evergreen, which means even if you find this video in a couple months' time, the information I'm going to lay out here is just as relevant. However, on the day that I record this video, November 4th, there's a big event looming tomorrow. The US election, and whoever gets elected will shape at least the short-term price action of how the Memecoin Supercycle plays out. If Trump wins, we've got the undeniable green light, the bull market rages on and actually accelerates. His stance on crypto is overwhelmingly bullish. He has been to crypto events and spoken. He's even launched his own coins, launched his own NFTs. Say whatever you want about them. I personally didn't buy them myself. However, his stance on crypto is solidified. He's bullish. But if Kamala wins, there's going to be some turbulence. The Dems have a very patchy view on crypto, to say the absolute least. I see posts like this floating around saying that if Kamala wins, we're going to see, several major consequences, the end of the crypto bull market. I don't believe it's that extreme at all. Because although Kamala and the Democrats don't exactly love crypto, they do love printing money. And that means we're still going to pump. It might just take a little longer. So simplified version of this, Trump wins, we pump sooner. Kamala wins, we pump later. But if we have a look at how crypto reacts post-election, despite the candidate, it's bullish. 2012, Obama wins, we pump. 2016, Trump wins, we pump. 2020, Biden wins, we pump. 2024, doesn't really matter who wins, the data shows us we're very likely to moon. But regardless of who wins, there's another huge factor that you have to pay attention to that will dictate whether you actually make money or lose everything. Who you listen to and who you get your information from. This is a big one. I've personally opened a free Telegram channel where I'll be sharing coins I'm looking at, analysis, my overall thoughts on the market, and I highly encourage you to join. I'll be dropping as much alpha in here as I can possibly get my hands on. But 90% of influencers and cults in the crypto space are paid shills. They're just shilling random bullshit bags. This is one of the major factors that chewed me up in the previous cycle, 2021. They're not your friend, and they're pushing absolute dog shit. Dog shit they were paid to promote. We're no longer in the golden age of memes where there was one meme, then there came, a couple memes, then Memecoin inflation happened. Now there's thousands and thousands of tokens a day launching on Sol, there's thousands of tokens a day launching on ETH, and Memecoin hyperinflation is here. That means that it's not just enough to buy any old meme or any old coin. The quality of the coins you enter will make the biggest impact on if you actually make money. You can't just buy any meme. And Murad has hit on a similar point here when he posted this chart. In 2017, we had one meme coin. In 2021, we had 1,000 meme coins. In 2025, there will be millions of meme coins. That means Memecoin hyperinflation is here. Which meme coin you're in will dictate how much money you make. Which means if you're listening to the wrong voices, you'll be in the wrong coins and you won't make money. If you're listening to the right voices, you'll be in the right coins and you will make money. That's why I think Murad's one of the best dudes to follow in this space, because his thesis is so airtight. Invest in cult meme coins that are battle tested, aka they've been through the test of time, they've dumped hard, they've come back, a community has started to build, and the communities have built up genuine strength and real shill power. Coming up at the end of the video, I'm going to share 3 coins that are hard, battle tested communities that are, in my opinion, high conviction plays that are going to do very well, and they already have big cults forming behind them. But you have to be careful who you listen to, because who you listen to is going to dictate what coins you get into. It's not just about buying a meme coin. You have to buy the right ones to actually make money and come out alive. This is a brutal market. It will take every penny you've got if you're not careful and if you're paying attention to the wrong voices. And by the way, there's more bad voices than good ones. Unfortunately, that's just the space we're in. It's highly competitive, to say the least, and it attracts a lot of grifters who will happily pump and dump anything that comes onto their plate and anything that pays them a decent check. That can especially be very dangerous for new participants, potentially yourself, who simply don't know better. And with that being said, what coins will pump the hardest? A major factor you have to look at is market cap. Now, a lot of people flock to the meme community and they go straight to the top 2. They go to Doge and they go to SHIB. Now, here, for example, is the 4th biggest meme coin, WIF. It has a $2 billion market cap. And this purple line right here is the biggest meme coin in the world, Dogecoin. Dogecoin has a $23 billion market cap. This massive purple line is how big Dogecoin is in comparison to these smaller market cap coins down here. Do you know how much money has to go into Doge for it to genuinely pump? Billions and billions and billions of dollars. Now, we're just using Dogecoin as an example here so you could see the exact scale of it and what coins not to buy. But for Dogecoin to 10x, it would have to literally go to a $230 billion market cap. That is almost as large as the Ethereum market cap right now, $296 billion. That is an unholy massive amount for you to literally just catch a 10x, for you to turn your $1,000 into 10K, versus buying something like SPX 900, which currently sits at a $660 million market cap, for that to 10x and turn that same $1,000 into 10K, or that same 10K into 100K, or that same $100 into 1K, all it has to go is to $6.6 billion market cap. I personally think it's going to 10 plus this cycle, which means you've got almost a 20x in there. Dogecoin is not going to 20x. It's not going to go to $470 billion market cap, which means you don't really even have a chance of making generational cash off the thing. But because of this Memecoin hyperinflation, I would be surprised if Dogecoin even revisits its previous all-time high, which market cap wise up here was about $84 billion market cap, which means at best, you might be getting a 4x out of Doge. Nothing impressive at all. Nothing that's going to change your life. Definitely not. I'm not just theorizing here. We've already seen this exact same trend happen in the altcoin space. XRP used to be one of the hottest altcoins to buy. People would come to the market, they'd see XRP is 50 cents, Bitcoin's thousands and thousands of dollars. I'm going to buy XRP because I can get more of the token. I can't even buy one Bitcoin. I could buy thousands of XRP. Altcoin hyperinflation happened. Tons of new exciting altcoin projects entered the space. And sure enough, we saw the legacy altcoins never, ever, ever pump as hard again. Last cycle, XRP didn't even reach its all-time high. It reached about half. If your strategy is to buy Doge, to buy SHIB, I'd be stunned if you even make it out with a 10x. They're not the right coins to buy. You need to be buying the right coins or you're going to be outperformed here massively. I've already tried to tell you guys about the right coins to buy. They are not the hot new steaming piles of garbage, the pump fund shitters. They are not the old, tired, boring coins, last cycle coins like Doge and SHIB. They are the battle-tested cult coins that will make you rich. This is stuff like SPX. This is stuff like MOG. Even with 10xing, great, you're at $20 billion market cap, quite literally less than Doge is at right now. Let's say Doge 2x's, okay? So we'll double that, we'll pop it on top of Doge's current market cap, and then we'll simply scroll up again. That is how much larger in market cap it would be to some of these cult coins down here. And by the way, I'm sure Dogecoin will probably 2x, but we're not in crypto for a 2x. We're in crypto for the tasty, delicious 10x's, the 20x's, the 15x's, the 50x's that actually change lives and actually print millionaires. If Doge pulls this move and 2x's, which I'm sure it will, do you know what happens to the coins down here? SPX is going absolutely parabolic. It's pulling 20x. MOG is going absolutely parabolic. It's pulling 20x. Popcat's going absolutely parabolic. It's pulling some crazy X's. You do not have to be invested in category leaders, which are going to pump the least. When they pump, they naturally pull everything up with them. The only difference is that the lower caps pump way harder. You make more money. That's what we're here for. The three coins I'm going to share with you in just a minute are battle-tested cult coins that will make you rich. They're both new and exciting, but at the same time, they have established market caps with real communities behind them. They have a proven track record. They have a big enough market cap to matter, but a small enough market cap to do significant X's. And you don't have to make up some ridiculous market cap like 250 billion or 400 billion to get out with a 10-20x. They can go to 5, 10, 15 billion dollar market cap, totally respectable, things we've seen happen before, and in the process change your life and make you a bunch of money. That's what we're here for. It's my belief that because of the Memecoin hyperinflation, we are going to see the exact thing happen to legacy meme coins as we saw happen to legacy altcoins. They will not revisit their all-time high simply because there's so many new meme coins to swallow up that liquidity, and it'll be the individuals who invest in the battle-tested cult coins with real communities that feel new. They feel like a new flavor of this cycle, but they still are very established. They're going to take the liquidity. They're going to be the new shiny object syndrome that attracts all the retail, and they're going to benefit from the hardest pump. So with that being said, what are three cult coins I'd invest in? Very good question. First up, Apu Apostasia. It sits at a $250 million market cap, and this is essentially a backup play for anybody that missed Pepe. This is a nicer, friendlier version of Pepe, and I sold Pepe at $300 million market cap. I then watched it run to $7 billion. I missed out on a clean 20x right there, and I still feel it in my chest every single day. There are countless people like me out there who missed the Pepe run, and they're going to be looking at Apu as essentially their backup plan to undo the wrongs of missing Pepe and get in on the run again. Apu Apustasia has an extremely strong cult behind it, and it has the added bonus of Pepe doing a lot of the marketing for it already, and the double added bonus of a lot of people missing the Pepe run and watching it go to the third biggest meme coin in the world while they sat on the sidelines. They're going to see Apu as their second chance to get in on the action. I've got a big bet on Apu. It's my third largest meme coin holding. Next up, Giga. A simplified version of why I think this is going to do so well is because Chad is top 3 words in the meme coin space. If you look at meme coin lingo, you've got Chad, you've got Jeet, and you've got Degen. These are arguably top 3 words in the vocabulary of your average meme coin trader. You could throw some other phrases in there like diamond hands, but for the most part, Chad, Jeet, Degen. These are used every single day in the meme coin community. Giga Chad sits at a $650 million market cap, which means it has a solid community behind it, and it has a great foundation. It's not a 2 mil market cap shitter, and it's also on Solana, which arguably is the kind of meme coin chain now, so I think it's going to pump super hard. I think retail is going to flood in and buy Giga. This is my second largest meme coin bag. And finally, my pride and joy, SPX 6900. It has one of the strongest communities behind it. The memes and propaganda are some of the best I've ever seen. Truly out of this world. The community has built so much solid shill power behind it. At the end of the day, the memes, pictures, and videos, essentially glorified propaganda, are what helps out with the shill and the overall awareness and onboarding of new members into the meme coin. SPX 6900, in my opinion, is in a league of its own in terms of the picture, video, and meme content that's been created. That will flood CT, crypto Twitter, as it already is, and that will play a big role. It's also not an animal coin. It's highly relatable and in a league of its own because it's a play on the S&P 500. The S&P 500 is the largest financial asset in the world. It has a basket of the top 500 companies, and you buy the S&P 500 because it's an index fund that essentially gives you exposure to the top 500 companies in the world. Instead of buying a couple stocks of all 500, you buy the S&P, you overall get exposure to the largest companies in the world and the stock market in general. However, it comes at a cost. It's boring and slow. It's going to yield you maybe an 8% return a year. We're in crypto. We're looking for 10x's, 20x's. That's totally possible with the S&P 500 over a 30-year, 40-year horizon. The younger generation wants something new, they want something fast, and they want something fun. And my simplified version of SPX 6900 is that it's the fun version of the S&P 500. Simple as that. In my opinion, it's going to pump very hard. It's my biggest meme coin holding, and I anticipate it to do very well. Side note, all 3 of these tokens are top picks of Murad, and he's basically become the face of meme coins, whether you like it or not. As retail begins to enter, they're going to find out who Murad is. They're going to see him hard bull posting every single one of these coins daily, and they're going to come in and they're going to buy his top picks. The lore behind Murad will only continue to grow as the cycle heats up and the Memecoin Supercycle continues. We saw it last cycle with Becker and Elio trades. They were essentially the biggest influencers in the space, and they played a large role in pushing the last cycle narrative. The last cycle biggest narrative was crypto gaming, play to earn, Axie Infinity going crazy. Becker and Elio trades led that charge, and they onboarded an immeasurable amount of new investors into crypto gaming simply because they had the biggest reach, they had the biggest audiences, and that's what they were bull posting about. That's what they were talking about, crypto gaming. I anticipate a very similar network effect with Murad, but instead of talking about crypto gaming, he's talking about memes, and he's only talking about memes. Retail are going to enter, they're going to find out about Murad, and they're going to buy his top picks. And 3 of them just so happen to be Apu, Giga, and SPX 6900. There's a ton of other coins I'm looking at and invested in, but I kept this part short because I'm saving it for a much bigger top meme coin picks for the Supercycle video, which is going to be coming up. So make sure you're subscribed or you're going to miss that video. That's it. Video's done. Join my free Telegram below. I'm going to pack it with alpha. You don't want to miss it. If you enjoyed this video, I'm going to direct you to this one. Great continuation. I'm going to jump off your screen in 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Peace.